by Epic Adventure Outfitters.
All right, so this particular build is a little different than the last one. We are putting in a Demon engine, or basically a Hellcat Red Eye engine into this vehicle. As you can see by the amazingly bright red valve covers and Demon face coming out of the supercharger. The difference is for this one, because it's supercharged, we now have an intercooler to deal with. So we are going to attach the intercooler up front here. It's going to run coolant that is going to go all the way to an extra reservoir underneath the bed that's going to have the coolant pump from the TRX truck pumping coolant through the supercharger, through the intercooler, and back. So that'll help cool the engine down so that we can have more power, because you're always going to be fighting temperature. As for other things, when I went down to America's Most Wanted, we had to modify the tank to add more fuel pumps into it to get more flow. Luckily, they've come out with updates since I've been there, so now we have a direct drop-in pump. I've been told possibly it's the pump out of a Demon Challenger or maybe the TRX that has more than one fuel pump built into that unit, so it shoots enough flow to run this motor, which is great. Less work. We then had to add more heat wrap because we are going to be dissipating a lot more heat than we did before. If you look here, it almost looks like we're actually building a DeLorean, not a Gladiator.
This is a DeLorean.
We're probably definitely going to break the time barrier at some time. All in all, though, we're going together really quickly. Next on the docket, we're going to push this out of the way, drop it, start playing with all the wiring up top, and then preparing to drop the body back down on the chassis so we can start connecting and filling things. So much like the 392, when it arrived, it was fully dressed, pretty much ready to go out of the crate. So I did not have to put on the belt, I did not have to put on the exhaust manifolds or the oil pan that it now has. They've done all that in-house, as well as put an OEM modified harness in, so it's going to plug in and play when we get all the plugs in the right spot. So this is only the beginning of this build. This build is for Casey250. I don't know if you've seen his channel. Feel free to go check it out. We'll put a link in the description below. We're just doing the engine right now, and then we're going to throw a leveling kit in just so we don't damage the oil filter in case he bottoms out on a speed bump at Costco or Starbucks, wherever he normally goes. We're going to get into the engine, or the suspension and the axles and all the other bells and whistles in the new year. We're just trying to get the engine done before the end of the year.
Looking for an epic Jeep? Give us a call. Please be kind and smash that like button. And hey, we have an online store. Check it out.